Hello everyone, it's your casual gamer Meep here, and welcome back to the Eyes on the Shrine series, where we go over the perks found on the Shrine and Secrets on a week-by-week basis and show them off with various gameplay. Before we begin with the perks, the devs have finally announced the final reward for collecting the crowns that we've been doing so far since the 5th year anniversary had begun. So far we've gotten the 2 anniversary chimes, including the Naughty Bear and Piece of Cake one, and the complete outfits for both David King and the Wraith respectively. The final reward is actually going to be a blood hunt. For those of you who might be newer to Dead by Daylight finding my channel, blood hunt is basically whenever a set period of time in which your blood point scores for a game is doubled, so you add an extra 100% to it. It's like playing your own escape cake, more or less. This blood hunt event will begin Thursday, July 29th, and will go on for 4 days. The devs have added also a little extra something to the challenge that if we collect up to 10 million crowns total, they'll extend the blood hunt by an additional 24 hours. Right now, we're so close to this as a community goal so far, so I believe that we'll easily be able to achieve this and get the additional day. Another little reminder before I begin. Whenever I go over the perks in the Shrine of Secrets, I go by their tier 3 description, as that is how I will be using them with the gameplay. With that being said, the first perk we have is Iron Will, a Jake teachable perk. Iron Will is a pretty straightforward perk, as whenever you're injured, your grunts of pain are reduced by 100%, meaning you won't be making any grunts or groans of pain, so you'll be stealthier than you would be otherwise. And because sound is such an important tracking tool for a killer, you can use Iron Will to mind game if the killer loses line of sight on you. Next up is Wake Up, a Quentin teachable perk. This is an endgame perk. When the exit gates are powered, you'll be able to see the exit gate switches map wide. You'll also be able to open the gates 15% faster, and while you're opening the gate, your aura is revealed to your teammates. I think Wake Up is kind of a weak perk, because by default it takes 20 seconds to fully open an exit gate, and with Wake Up it's only reduced to around 17 seconds, so not that much in terms of time saving. The aura reading your teammates see you for is around 35 seconds if you fully open both exit gates yourself, and if you've explored the map, then you should probably have a good idea as to where the exit gates have spawned. Especially as you move into higher rank, you'll sort of understand where their spawn locations could be. The few times that I've run this perk, only about 1 or 2 times did the increased opening speed make a difference between me escaping and me dying. This week for killers, we start with Unnerving Presence, a trapper teachable perk. Whenever a survivor is repairing a generator or healing inside your terriers, those survivors have a 10% increased chance to trigger a skill check, and skill checks affected by Unnerving Presence have their successful skill checks zone reduced by 60%, making them harder to hit. Higher ranks though, this can actually help survivors hit more great skill checks because of their need to increase of focus. Skill checks are honestly a very limited part of the game, and when using this perk I really didn't notice that much of a difference compared to not using it. This can be quite useful if your build revolves around skill checks, like the Impossible Skill Check Doc build for instance, which I might have to play in order to fully show off the capabilities of Unnerving Presence, just to see how many people miss their skill checks. Last up is Fire Up, a Freddy teachable perk. Every time a generator is completed, we get a stackable 4% increase to all of our action speeds, including breaking, vaulting, and picking survivors up. Which, fun fact, this is the only perk that affects your pickup speed. Fire Up does also have a fun factor, as you can stack it with both Brutal Strength to destroy pallets faster and Bamboozle to vault windows faster. It's more of a support perk overall. This week's Shrine of Secrets is pretty alright with what it's offering. For survivors, I would have to recommend Iron Will, as its stealth aspect cannot be underrated, as sound is such an important tracking tool that killers use, and being able to remove that aspect, especially in close quarters with the killer, can mean the difference between you being found or remaining hidden. For killer, you could go with honestly either or depending on the value you think you can get out of each of them. Personally, I think Fire Up ekes out a little bit of a bigger yield compared to Unnerving Presence, which affects only skill checks, whereas Fire Up affects a lot of little actions in a little way. And with that being said, let's hop into the gameplay. Ooh, the Pale Rose. This will be a fun match. I need line of sight blockers. So with the build, I'm running Light as an exhaustion perk. I feel like it's the most dynamic one out of them all, and it's one of the easiest to set up and control the timing at which you activated. And also, I'm also running Lucky Break at the top. Basically, whenever I'm injured, it'll... Jesus, Meg, you scared me. Ruin makes me happy. Lucky Break, whenever we're injured, the 60 seconds that we are injured, we won't leave any blood or scratch marks for the killer to follow. So with Lucky Break and Iron Will, our first chase, possibly 2 chases, we'll be able to get away scot-free. We're also running the med kit so we can heal and possibly conserve our Lucky Break to use a second time. It appears to be Mr. Wraith, Mr. Bing Bong. And of course, Wake Up for the endgame. Oh, Felix, you improved thyself. Thank you, kind sir. I'm gonna pick up this crown just cause. 3 points. Mr. 8. Oh, you Franklin's. Aw, that really sucks. Nope. I don't really think I can lose him that well. No, he's right behind me. Crap. Damn. He's a smart killer. Poor item. Slowly losing its charges over Franklin's demise. That's sad face. At least I bought my teammates some time. And my lucky break is on pause until I'm unhooked at least. It's a nice thing. They made it to where it pauses while you're in the dying state and also when you're on the killer's shoulder and hook. My medkit! My precious medkit, I know. Oh, it's almost gone altogether. But it's okay, the Meg Seal is actually faster than the medkit. And we'll still get to keep a little bit of our lucky break still. Yes, Meg, work on the generator with me. Oh, that was weird, mouse gave out. We should be able to get this generator done before he gets over here, so fingers crossed that me and the Meg both commit. Success. Oh yeah. Oh, they died for the generator. You go for the save, I'll start this next generator. This Meg's a smart one, she knows what she's doing. So I'd like to apologize if I sound a little raspy. I got my first dose of the COVID vaccine and it's got me a little feeling down. I had a fever yesterday night and it lasted for not even 24 hours. My throat's just all sort of raspy, I guess you could say. Yeah, you know what's up, Felix. You need to go for the save. Excellent. He went for the save. I don't think I can finish the generator by the time he gets over here. Pop goes the weasel, sadly. So does he come over here and pop the generator, or does he go to the two over there and get a free down, more or less? They don't think they're gonna have enough time to heal. No! It's literally 99! Oh my god, that's the worst feeling ever. No, my generator! Oh. F's in the comments section. Damn, that was so close. The damn prompt prioritized picking up the mech kit over finishing the generator, and that's big sad. Big Franklin's demise value actually also as well. Damn. So we still have lucky breaks, surprisingly enough. Hi, Mr. Wraith. What's up? Nancy, please have borrow time. That won't drop that God Pallet. Now, because of my Iron Will and also Lucky Break, I should be completely fine here. Because of Iron Will, he can't hear me. Because of Lucky Break, he didn't see my scratch marks or blood marks. He only knows where the Nancy is. Come on, grab the door, Dwight. Look at that, 15% faster. And we can also see the other exit gate way over there in the background. Since none of my other teammates are injured, we should go ahead and probably leave. GG's, Mr. Wraith. Ah, the game. Gideon Meat Plant. Hello everyone, we're back. And we're doing the impossible skill check, Doc. Oh, my lullaby's not gonna last long. But yeah, I'm basically doing impossible skill check, Doc, to show off the value we can possibly get from Unnerving Presence, mainly. Fire up's also there because it's part of the shrine. At tier 5, or rather, when all the generators are completed, when we have 5 stacks of fire up, it'll be equivalent to that of brutal strength. Now the thing with this build is, we can't really use our static blast that much because our purple and green, or purple and yellow add-on, I should say, they basically both considerably and moderately increase my tear radius when static blast is ready. The purple one equates to 8 meters increased range, and the yellow one increased by 6 meters, so my 32 meter range is increased by 14 meters total. 32 plus 14, 46 meters, and plus then you add on the 26% from distressing, and it's roughly around 60 meters. Hello, Kate. We'll get our static blast up, and then it'll affect about 60 meters of the tear radius, or map, I should say. Yeah, so close. You dead hard? You don't. Oh, that's 2 skill checks. Ah, crap. We're trapped in next to that pallet. We got 1 stack of fire up. Awesome. That's 1 stack of lullaby, and our tear radius is back up. Where the heck are those scratch marks going? Yep. Alright, player, let's play our game. Let us commence the loop-de-loops. We're going for the God Pallet. Fengman's trapped here. That breakable wall's there. And now we'll destroy the pallet 4% faster with fire up. Not really that noticeable, but still. Unfortunately, the main downside of this build is we're not really running that many slowdowns. I'll get back on you, okay? Why not? Nah, I'll switch to Fengman. Drop it. Yay. That's a free pallet. Ooh, that was an interesting dead hard. Good body block, Dave. Not David, but freaking Dwight. Deal on Dwight. I'm so surprised. They finished the bathroom generator, but they didn't see my totem, which is really surprising. Let's break this because it's a pretty safe pallet. They're going for the save right now, so we'll catch up with Dwight. Did you not see me, Dwight? Silly head. You can go, Fengman. I'll let you go. That's another skill check they missed. And with Lullaby, their gens regress by 6% each time they fail 1. So technically we have a tiny bit of slowdown, but not really that much. I'm gonna see if I put a timer or counter for how many skill checks they actually miss. Wait for it. Just gonna go around one more time. Gotcha. You have to be really precise with the dog because if you shock too late, they can still get the vault animation across, so they'll be safe. Hey, Kate, what's up? You're all going down to the same place. Love it. I think the Kate had balanced landing. She got super distance. Yep. That's why if you shock too late, they'll still get their animations across. That's another skill check they missed. Yep, see? But this way you get to force the pallet down, which is pretty good considering this is a map with a lot of safe pallets. But now we're at 5 stacks of Lullaby, so they don't have any noise notification that a skill check's about to pop up. Dwight, are you okay? Come on. He is dead hard. Also, let's apologize if I sound a little nasally. I'm still going over the symptoms with my COVID vaccine first shot. Yesterday was all about me having a sore, raspy throat. Oh. Today it's really all about my nose being stopped up running and just ugh. You don't have Death Heart, huh? I didn't know. Yeah. Ow. Ow, my feelings. Awesome, we're able to destroy pallets 12% faster. That's 2 skill checks I missed. Now, if Kate fully went down into the bathroom, then she's found the totem already and is already working on it. Yep, she did. Do this. If Jill goes down there, then... Not Jill. If freaking Claire goes down there, she'll know. Drop down here to try to cut her off as best as I can. There, I guess Kate did go down there. No matter, we still have unnerving presence. There's Dwight. I heard him breathing. My headphones are only like $150, but they're still pretty good. You didn't go for the window. That's surprising, Dwight. You're going for the window because it's the only safe area around here. Dwight should be dead right here. Because now everyone's on Death Hook. Hello, lady. I'll go after Fengman. You're in a dead-end corner, Fengman. You have to leave. That's right, I forgot you didn't have Death Heart. You're probably up here about to bolt. Ooh, I'm actually surprised I got that. Silly cakes. With our large terriers, we should be able to find her with Static Blast pretty easily. Chase her on this pallet is kind of wasted time. Oh no, she's just waiting it out. I don't particularly care if she gets the hatch, but if I get to down her first, she's mine. You're upstairs where the hatch can't spawn, so that's good for me. Ooh, that gen was so close. Can't really mind game too much about this, so I will go ahead and break it. 16% faster. I can get her, I think. Yep. And with that, that's GG's.